pretty unusual request. As far as I know, nobody has been ever asked before to supply a Tibetan monastery with an automatic sequence computer. I don't wish to appear inquisitive, but I would have thought that your establishment wouldn't have much use for such a machine. Could you explain just what you intend to do with it?
Gladly. Your Mark V computer can carry out any routines or mathematical operations involving up to 10 digits. However, for our work, we are interested in letters, not numbers.
I beg your pardon?
It is a project on which we have been working for the last 3 centuries, since the Lamasery was founded, in fact. We have been compiling a list which shall contain all the possible names of God.
I see. So you've been starting with A, and working up to Z.
Exactly. We expected it would take us about 15,000 years to complete the task.
What is the purpose of this project?
Call it a ritual, if you like. But it is a fundamental part of a belief. All the many names of Supreme Being, God, Jehovah, Allah, and so on, they are only man-made labels. By systematic permutation of letters, we have been trying to list them all.
Oh, well, now I understand why you wanted to hire one of our machines. Well, why don't we take a look at the beast?
Luckily, it will be a simple matter to adapt your automatic sequence computer for our work. What would have taken us 15,000 years, it will be able to do in 100 days.
I'm sure that we can modify the Mark V to print out lists of this nature, but I'm more worried about the problem of installation and maintenance. I mean, getting out to Tibet. Hi. Getting out to Tibet in this day and age isn't going to be easy.
We can arrange that. The components are small enough to travel by air. This is one reason why we choose a machine. If you can get them to India, we will provide the transport from there.
And you wish to hire 2 of our engineers?
Yes. For the 3 months the project should occupy.
Well, I think personnel should be able to handle that.
This is my certified credit balance at the Asiatic Bank.
Thank you. Oh, well. That appears to be adequate. Here. Feast your eyes.
For weeks now, the Mark V, our computer, has been churning out acres of sheets covered with total gibberish. Patiently, inexorably, our computer has been rearranging letters in all their possible combinations. Exhausting each class before going on to the next.
George! Listen, George, I've just discovered something that means trouble.
What's the matter again, Chuck? Isn't the machine behaving?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just, I've just discovered what this is all about.
What do you mean? I thought we knew.
Well, but George. But George, hey, come on. George, hey, George, sure. Look, we know what the monks are trying to do, but we didn't know why. It's the craziest thing.
Come on, spit it out. I'll buy it.
Okay. Well, they believe that once they've compiled all of his names, and they reckon there's about 9 billion of them, God's purpose will be achieved, and the human race will have finished what it was created to do, and there's no point in continuing. In fact, the whole idea of continuing would be something like blasphemy. Once the list's complete, God simply steps in and winds things up. Bingo.
Bingo. So let me get it straight. If I understand what you're saying, as soon as the job is finished, it's gonna be the end of the world, right? I don't see why you're so excited about that. It doesn't make the slightest difference to us. We already knew these people were crazy.
George. Don't you see what's gonna happen?
No.
Okay, look, listen. Once the list is complete and the final bell doesn't sound or the trumpet doesn't ring or whatever it is they expect, they're gonna come after us, George. It's our machine they've been using. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
No, you do have a point. But I don't think there's nothing to worry about too much. You know, these things happen all the time. When I was a kid, there was this crackpot preacher who once said that the world's gonna end next Sunday. Everyone believed him. People even sold their houses and prayed on the hill all night long. Yet when nothing happened, they didn't turn nasty as you'd expect. They just decided he made some miscalculations and they went straight on believing. Some of them still do.
Well, in case you hadn't noticed, Georgie, this isn't your shitty little village, okay? And there's only 2 of us here, and there's hundreds of these monks, you know? And I like them and all. Some of them, best friends are monks. It's just I really wish I was somewhere else.
Well, I've been wishing that for weeks now, but there's nothing we can do, Chuck, until the job's finished and the plane comes and flies us out of this shithole.
We could always try a bit of sabotage.
A bit of what?
Sabotage.
Sabotage? Are you crazy? Of course we can't do that. That would make things worse.
Well, all we gotta do is buy a little time, right? So we'll find something that needs fixing in the next overhaul period. I'll break something minor. You know, and if we time things right, we can be down by the airfield by the time the last sheet rolls out, and they won't be able to catch us then.
I don't like that, Chuck. That will be the first time I ever walk out on the job. And besides, I'm sure it will make them suspicious. No. I'll sit tight and I'll take what comes. still don't like it, Jack. You know, not to think I'm running away because I'm afraid or something. It's just, I feel sorry for the poor old guys, and I don't want to be around when they discover how sucker they've been. I wonder how the Lama will take it.
Well, it's kind of funny because I kind of got the feeling when we were walking away that he knew they were walking out on him. And then he didn't care because he knew the machine was running smoothly and that the work would soon be finished. And after that, well, for them there really isn't any after that, is there? There she is. Isn't she beautiful?
Beautiful. I'm so glad. I wonder if the computer's finished its work it should be due by now.
Look,